Every new softball player needs to throw every day. This iSport lesson will cover a few throwing drills that will help you get familiar with the basic mechanics. First, we'll go over the most common throwing drills in softball, the one-knee snap drills. First, find a partner. Standing about 5 feet apart, kneel down on your throwing side knee. Take off your glove, grab the ball, and find the proper four-seam grip. Then, bend your throwing elbow in front of you and raise your elbow to shoulder height. Stabilize your wrist with your glove side hand to isolate the snap. Now snap forward to release the ball. Again, you should feel the ball roll off your fingertips in a perfectly spiral rotation. If done properly, this ball should not go far. You want to try to get the ball to rotate as many times as you can. After you've done 10 snaps, stand up and move 5 feet back. Putting your glove on, raise your throwing arm in the same manner, but instead of isolating your wrist with your glove hand, place your glove beneath your throwing arm's elbow. This isolates your upper arm so you can focus on the release. Bring your forearm down and release the ball when it's about 45 degrees in front of you. After about 10 release snaps, get up and move 10 feet back. For this final one-knee drill, you're going to isolate your upper body. Get your throwing arm into position and use your glove or glove side elbow as a pointer. When your arm is in position, look back to check that you have proper form. Arm in an L position with the ball facing away from you. Then look back, find your target, and throw the ball. After you release the ball, follow through by sweeping the ground in front of your opposite side foot. And now it's time to stand up. The final throwing drill is called the figure 8 drill, which again isolates your upper body. Spread your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Bring the ball to your glove and start with both hands at your chest. Move both hands down to your glove side hip, then up to your glove side shoulder, then down to your throwing side hip, and then up to your throwing side shoulder, all following a figure 8 motion. At the top of your throwing side shoulder, turn your shoulders so you're perpendicular to your target. At the top of your throwing side shoulder, turn your shoulders to be perpendicular to your target, and then throw. Follow through by bringing your throwing hand down past your opposite side hip. Do not move your feet. And now let's review what we've just learned about these throwing drills. For the 3 one-knee drills, remember to first isolate your snap, and then practice your release. Practice your throw by isolating your upper body. For the figure 8 drill, remember to turn your upper body perpendicular to your target before throwing, and practice a good follow-through. And finally, for every snap, make sure you are feeling the ball roll off your fingertips and not come off your palm. You want the ball to have a perfectly spiral rotation each time.
Softball is a huge game of catch. If you can't hold on to the ball, you're going to have a hard time making the plays at games and at practice. So in this iSport lesson, we're going to learn how to catch a softball. It's important for new softball players to square their entire bodies to the thrower. That means your hips, toes, and shoulders should all be pointing at your target. Keep your knees bent and your feet in a strong athletic position. You have to remember that you are the target, so you want your glove to look as big as possible. Start with both arms extended at about chest level. Notice that your hands form a W. This is perfect. Bend your elbows and bring them towards the sides of your torso. Your arms should be bent at about 90-degree angles. The fingers of your glove should be behind the ball so that your pocket is entirely open. Your throwing hand needs to be poised next to your glove so you can catch the ball with 2 hands. As the ball is approaching, keep your eyes on it. You may have to reposition your body to get behind the ball, so be ready to move. Then secure it with 2 hands and you've caught it. Not every throw is going to be on target, and while you should always move your feet to get your body behind the ball, sometimes you just won't have enough time. This drill, the clock drill, will help you learn how to turn your glove when the throw is not right to you. Move your glove straight up to 12 o'clock. Your fingers are pointed up and behind the ball. This is how you want your glove to be for every throw above your head. Moving down to 9 o'clock, your pinky will be above your thumb. This is how you want your wrist turned to catch everything thrown to your right. Moving down to 6 o'clock, your fingers will be completely below the ball. This is how you want your glove positioned for any ball thrown below your waist. Now moving up to 3 o'clock, keep your thumb above your fingers. This is how you want your wrist turned to catch any ball thrown too wide to your left. And now let's review what we've covered. Always face your thrower. Keep your glove opened and hold your hands in the W position. For balls thrown overhead, hold your glove at 12 o'clock. For balls thrown to your left, hold your glove at 3 o'clock. For balls thrown below your waist, hold your glove at 6 o'clock. And finally, for balls thrown to your right, hold your glove at 9 o'clock. Now remember, if you can, you should always move your body to catch the ball in front of you at about chest height. But if you're at a base and you need to be anchored, use these hand positions to catch off-target throws. Now that you know how to throw and catch, we're going to do a single drill that will challenge you to put everything together. This is called the quick feet drill. You will need a partner for this drill. Standing 15 to 20 feet away from each other, your partner will throw the ball towards your glove side shoulder. As the ball is approaching you, start moving towards the ball. This means that you will catch the ball as you are moving. Take a step forward with your glove side foot to move towards the ball. This will be a shuffle step. Your throwing side foot will follow naturally. Immediately after catching the ball, your throwing side foot should land with its instep facing your target. Quickly transfer your arms back into throwing position, then step through with your glove side foot and make the throw. The reason you want to aim to throw the ball over your partner's throwing side shoulder is because it allows you to cut down on the time it takes to get the ball out of your glove. To get a good workout, try to complete at least 15 to 20 perfect throws. And remember, the point is to be quick but accurate. Let's review what we've just learned. Be moving as you catch the ball. Always use 2 hands. Have quick feet and a quick throw. Getting proper extension is crucial to a good swing. This iSport lesson discusses 3 drills: 1-knee drills, the 3-step drill, and the tennis ball drop. The 1-knee drills isolate your upper body. Kneel on the ground with your back knee and extend your front leg out in front of you for balance. Using a tee, you'll practice 3 different swings. For the first round, only use your bottom hand. Mimic the Bam Bam drill, leading with your elbow, and swing through the ball. For the second round, using only your top hand, swing through the ball and focus on a strong follow-through. For your final round, using both hands, practice perfect form as you swing and end with a high follow-through. The 3-step drill focuses on drive and power. The batter will set up a tee and stand 3 steps behind it towards the catcher. Leading with your front foot, take 3 steps towards the ball. The first step will be small, with your front foot. The second step will be with your back foot stepping behind your front. And for these 2 steps, your hands will remain quiet at the top of your batting stance. On the third step, use all of your forward momentum and drive through the ball and follow through high. The tennis ball drop drill works your trigger and timing. Your partner will drop a tennis ball onto home plate. As a batter, you'll time the bounce so that as it reaches its apex, you load and are swinging through the ball. If your time and swing are good, you'll hit the tennis ball solidly through its middle each time. Let's review what we just learned. 1-knee drills. With your lead hand, throw your hand at the pitch. With your back hand, throw the knob at the ball, follow through high. Both hands. Practice the full swing. 3-step drill. Step forward, step behind, then step forward as you swing. Tennis ball drill. Trigger when the bounce is at its apex, then follow through high. Hitting is a skill that needs to be practiced constantly. This iSport lesson introduces 3 hitting drills: the throw your bat, bam bam, and knob drill. First, let's start with the bat throw drill. To throw your bat, this drill requires a lot of open space and offers immediate feedback for your swing. Get into your batting stance, swing, and release the bat at the point where you would make contact with the ball. The bat should fly straight forward in a perfectly spiral rotation. If your mechanics are wrong, where your bat lands will give you feedback on what went wrong. For example, if you pull your head off the ball, your bat is likely to fly to the left. The Bam Bam drill focuses on a compact swing because it teaches you to lead with your elbows and keep your hands inside the path of the ball. All you'll need is a ball or a light dumbbell for this exercise. Get into your batting stance and hold the ball with your bottom hand. Leading with your elbow, throw your bottom hand across your chest. The ball should follow a straight line from the back shoulder to the front side of your chest. And stop when your elbow is extended. Do at least 3 sets of 15. The knob drill emphasizes keeping your hands inside the ball by leading your swing with the knob of your bat. Choke up on the bat handle and set up a tee so the ball sits at the top of the strike zone. Leading with your elbow, throw your hands along an inside path so they follow a straight line across your chest towards the ball. The knob of your bat should naturally lead to the ball. Your pivot and hip rotation will allow you to make contact, so don't lean forward and lunge at it. Let's review what we just learned. Throw your bat. Release the bat when you make contact with the pitch. Bam Bam drill. Hold your lead hand at shoulder height. Lead with your elbow. Stop once your elbow is fully extended. The knob drill. Never shift your weight forward. Pivot and rotate your hips, then throw your hands. Getting comfortable with taking ground balls comes with practice. So in this iSport lesson, we are going to learn some drills that will help you focus on the fundamentals of fielding ground balls. The first drill is called the triangle drill. It focuses on soft hands and fielding the ball with 2 hands. Standing about 5 feet apart from your thrower, start on both knees and draw a line from knee to knee. This is the base of the triangle. Then draw the tip of the triangle out in front of you and connect all 3 lines. Without a glove on, hold your glove hand out with your palm facing your partner at the tip of the triangle. Your arm should be fully extended forward. The thrower will toss you a slow roller. When the ball reaches your hand, use your throwing hand to secure the ball. This helps you focus on fielding the ball with 2 hands. Then you'll bring both hands all the way back to the base of the triangle and into your stomach. This is called soft hands, and you absorb the force of the ball. Keep your eyes on it the whole time. Your partner should be able to see the top of your head. After about 10 grounders, stand up. Put your glove back on and redraw your triangle. You will now have to focus on having proper form with your knees bent, back straight, and glove extended out in front of you. The thrower will toss you grounders with a little more force, and you'll still have to use 2 hands to secure the ball and always field it with soft hands. After about 10 grounders, you're done with these 2 triangle drills. Let's review what we've just learned. Start the triangle drill on your knees without a glove. Once you stand, put your glove on and practice the full fundamentals of fielding a grounder. Focus on fielding the ball with 2 hands, using soft hands, and always watch the ball the whole way into your glove. Having a good drop step is crucial in the outfield. So in this iSport lesson, we're going to learn a drill that will focus purely on your drop step and how to position your body underneath the ball before catching it. Head out to the outfield and place a cone anywhere on the grass. One player will start at the cone as the thrower, and the other will start about 5 feet in front of the thrower, facing that person. The thrower will raise the ball and point in one of 3 directions: straight up, to the left, or to the right. If the thrower points the ball straight up, the outfielder will drop step straight back, turning towards her glove side. If the thrower raises the ball and points to the left, the outfielder will drop step to the left, and if the thrower raises the ball to the right, the outfielder will drop step to the right. When the thrower says ball, the outfielder will turn and find the ball, positioning herself underneath it before making the catch. There are a few things to remember during this drill. The first is that when you sprint back, you always tuck your glove. You never want to run with it raised in the air because it will slow you down. Also, never backpedal. Backpedaling at full speed is a quick recipe for disaster. After doing 10 of these drills in each direction, add a second cone to make the drill a little harder. Starting from the first cone, walk out about 20 yards and place the cone down. The outfielder will start at the second cone. The thrower will throw her a fly ball, but it will be short, forcing the outfielder to run in to make the catch. When she makes the catch, she will throw the ball in, finish running to the first cone, and immediately drop step in the direction the thrower is pointing. Once the thrower yells ball, she will turn to find the ball and make the catch. That's one round. Do at least 10 of these each practice and you'll develop a natural drop step. Let's review what we've just learned. If the ball is to your left, drop step with your left foot. If the ball is to your right, drop step with your right foot. If the ball is straight over your head, drop step with your glove side foot. Always tuck your glove when you run and never backpedal.